What's up guys, welcome back for this next episode. Alright, so this episode I'm going to be talking about is the top 5 games for 2017 that are going to be coming out this year and beyond. So I'm basically excited for these games that are going to be coming out, and for this month, next month, and so forth. And I basically can't wait to get my hands on these games. With them being showcased at E3 last year and everything like that, Tokyo Game Show and stuff like that, I just can't wait. And not only that, I'm also really excited to show them off in the future, my future projects of top 5s too, with these games, like, get my hands on them. So, well, anyways, with that said, here are my top 5.
Number 5. Cuphead. Cuphead looks really interesting to play. I like the fact that the game's animation, graphics, and visuals go back to the 1930s era. It reminds me of the old classic Disney films where Mickey Mouse first started, such as the 7-minute short film Steamboat Willie. The graphics and animation also are reminiscent of the 1930s classic Popeye the Sailor Man. The game is an Xbox One exclusive and is slated to be out this year in 2017. The game is a run-and-gun adventure game like Mega Man or Contra, but this game will also have some action RPG elements and a 2-player cooperative mode. The story is about a cup that made a bad deal with the devil. So, does this game pique your interest? Number 4. Horizon Zero Dawn. Now this game I can't wait to get my hands on. The game is a third-person action RPG, which is my kind of game, so I'm not really a first-person guy. Zero Dawn is set in a post-apocalyptic world where colossal machines that resemble dinosaurs rule the lands. The game is due out in February 28th of this year, so I can't wait to get my hands on it. It is also an open-world game that involves stealth, melee, crafting weapons. The character's name is Alloy, and Alloy will be able to loot weapons and enemies from robotic enemies after she kills them. Use that loot to craft future weapons for later in the game, upgrade her current weapons, and whatever means necessary that she needs to survive. The graphics for this game in 4K. Number 3. Shenmue III. The Shenmue series are regarded as one of the best-selling Dreamcast games. I remember when I first played Shenmue, it was the first open-world realistic game that I ever played. I was excited to play the game because of the fight scenes that you get involved in. It introduced me the QTE mechanic. You can get yourself a day job, play mini games, and more important for me, exploring Japan was the most jaw-dropping, exciting moment for me. But unfortunately for me, I never had the chance to finish both games, nor do I own them, so I really hope that Sega will re-release an HD remaster in the future. My brother finished both games those many years ago, and it brought a little shame to me because I wish that I had the time to finish them. With his latest console installment slated to be released in December of this year, Ryo will finally get his break in confronting Lan Di and maybe getting answers from the antagonist regarding his father's death. This game will be a PS4 exclusive as Sony approached Suzuki, telling him that the third entry is the most requested game by fans that needs to be on PlayStation. I'm definitely picking this one up. Are you? Number 2. Death Stranding. Death Stranding will be Kojima's first official IP. It will be released beyond 2017, before 2019, so for the remainder of this year, Kojima and the team are going to be hard at work. The games he's made in the past are high profile, so we can expect this game to live up to its hype. The game stars Norman Reedus, the very same guy who plays Daryl Dixon in The Walking Dead. Now, in case you didn't know, Norman Reedus and Kojima are best friends. This also isn't Reedus' first time lending his voice and likeness. He did before in the 2013 video game The Walking Dead Survival Instinct, and he was supposed to be the main character for the canceled Silent Hills game, or PT. Now, there are very many theories surrounding this game's storyline of Death Stranding. Now, for me, I'm no good at creating theories, so I wouldn't know where to start. Kojima's known to tease people and deconfirm things only to find out months or even years later that the speculation was true. What is the truth behind those babies? The undead soldiers, the floating figures. Number 1. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, this game has been requested by fans for many years and has finally come to reality. So there is no specific release date on this game yet, and at the same time the team is also working hard at Kingdom Hearts 3. Shout out to that game, by the way. The Final Fantasy VII game will be on PS4 as a time exclusive, so eventually it will make its way over to the Xbox One, PC, and maybe even the Switch. There is already a drastic change in combat, and they're also changing up the story a bit too. Maybe the story will shed a little light on the history of the Shinra company and how it dates back to the days and or years of the world of Spira. For those that know about Spira will know what I'm talking about. Man, I can't wait. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Another remake that has been requested by fans for years since the remake of the first Resident Evil game that came out on the GameCube. This game also has no release date, so I'm hoping to hear from this game at the Tokyo Game Show or E3 of this year, or even at the PlayStation Experience later this fall. I'm assuming that they are going to redo the entire storyline and maybe even add Leon's Resident Evil 4 costume for him to wear in the game. And his costume from Resident Evil 6, I guess. The game will most likely be on multi-console so that everyone can experience the remake. I wonder if they'll add new enemies to the game, which I'm sure they will. The game will have major differences compared to its old counterpart. Not much is said about this upcoming remake, so like I said before, I expect to hear from this game later this year. Once this game and Final Fantasy VII come out, ever wonder if they'll consider a remake of Final Fantasy VIII and IX and Resident Evil 3, and maybe just even consider a Code Veronica? I know one thing. As the dates of these games get closer, I will be getting the collector's edition, and I can't wait to see what they have with the extra content and all. What about you viewers? Do any of these games pique your interest? We'll just have to see when these games come out.
Alright guys, that's it for now. Did you agree with my list? Let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video.